One of the best parts of attending NHS is discovering products you never knew you needed. In these interviews with exhibitors from across the show floor, you'll see some of the most creative, practical, and unexpected solutions we found at the event. Let's hear what they had to say. So we're here at Mr. Skeeter and talking to Kevin, the inventor of the DIY mosquito control blower. What do we want to call this thing?
So really, it's a DIY mosquito and pest control system.
Okay.
Right? And it's a do-it-yourself. We can turn any leaf blower into a mosquito killing machine, or really any pest for that matter, anything we really don't like. But you take that, Mr. Skeeter, clip it on any blower, put in whatever chemical you need for your treatment, let it rip.
And you let it rip.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Does the little tinsel come with it? No, I'm joking.
You can.
I'm
Amazon,
kidding.
$5.
I'm
it's really
kidding.
good stuff.
I know. We're supposed to be mimicking the spray, but okay.
Yeah. They wouldn't let me spray the real water. Some sort of liability issues.
Yeah, we don't want to be spraying water on the guests. We definitely don't want to be spraying the mosquito spray on anybody either. But okay, so you just have a little clip.
Yep.
That just goes on.
The patented part right here. This is the important part of Mr. Skeeter. Just clips on to any. That's why it's beveled like this. Clips on.
Okay.
Right? Puts everything in the airstream. Allows it to shoot out. Atomizes the spray, shoots it out into the places where the mosquitoes hide.
And is the hose clipped there, or are you holding the hose on
So we have pieces of Velcro. We also have another expansion. It's easier for this one to put it around the handle. So when you're spraying in the tight quarters and stuff, it helps keep it in line. So when you're knocking bushes and things, it helps keep it in the airstream so you're not having to adjust. Okay.
So walk me through what made you come up with this product.
So actually, that's a pretty long journey down the road, right? 2015, there was the Zika virus, right? The Zika virus at that time was affecting newborn babies, right? My daughter was becoming childbearing ages, right? And I'm like, I think I can create something to help with that, right? So I started tinkering in my garage, started with zip ties, some alligator clips, and some misting nozzles. And we eventually got to this right now. Been through the patent process, the trademarking process, everything. Fortunate for me, we registered, or we put our patent application in right at the beginning of COVID, and it sat there for about 2.5 years when everybody was remotely working. But we're to this point now, and finally got it manufactured. Got our first shipments in last year. We started selling on September 5th of last year.
Okay.
So we're just out getting the word out.
All right, and let me look at this. So the tip here. So that's a mister?
It's just a misting nozzle.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's controlling the amount of fluid that's coming out, depending on what kind of you want to have.
And it'll put any liquid through. This particular, depending on how fast you walk, 5,000 to 7,000 square feet of treatment on 1 gallon, right? It'll take me a half a gallon to treat my lawn at my house. If I were to get a service for the areas that I treat, it costs about $1,200 a year for the season. I can buy the Mr. Skeeter, use my leaf blower and the chemicals. With my time, I get the same professional results for about $120.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So they have the major pest control brands, have their bottles that you hook up to the hose and you spray your lawn.
Yes.
How is this different? What is this doing that you're not getting with the spray hose?
Especially with mosquitoes, and as I learned yesterday, avocado lace bug. So they hide underneath the leaves, and when you do a wand type sprayer or a hose in type sprayer, it almost acts as an umbrella when you apply over top, right? It never really gets in them. What the Mr. Skeeter does is it puts it into the airstream, it atomizes it, and it creates the turbulence that I can spray inside of the plant, creates the turbulences and gets on the actual pest where it's at, right? Where the over the top ones will miss them.
So you're agitating the bushes, you're agitating the grass. Wherever they're taking shelter, they're probably coming out and they're getting a good mist on them.
Yes, you're able to force it into where they live.
Okay, pretty smart. I like that. Because I'm like, wait, this is nothing new other than we attached an air blower to it. But now I understand is that we're actually having to get them where they're getting shelter and they're just protected. So they'll wait for all the storm to clear and then they're still coming out. Now, it controls them to some degree, but this is just more effective.
It is. And so one of the big benefits, again, is just the simple. It's the ease, right? There are other products. I mean, there's other misting products that, you know, there's some backpack ones, but they're like $700 a piece, right? Mr. Skeeter comes at $69.95. We ship anywhere in the contiguous United States, right? And you can get them right off our website, mrskeeter.com.
Okay. Anybody, for the most part, this is becoming the standard
Yep.
of having these battery.
Yep.
These I know I have a couple. I have one with the 18 volt and the one with the 40 volt. So,
Yep.
but they're quieter. I don't have to use the
No gasoline, no
lean
spark
So
plugs,
yeah,
no mixing.
We converted to that a little while as soon as we could, but it serves its purpose.
When
Yeah.
we first created Mr. Skeeter, I actually did it on a gas-powered 2-stroke blower.
Okay.
So we just switched over this. A lot easier to travel with.
That's great. So you've been around since September of last year. Y'all starting to see some success, but
Yes.
people just need to know you exist. So other than your website, there's Amazon or any?
We don't do any of the Amazon.
So none of- okay.
We're reaching out to that. We're looking to get on TikTok Shop. We're
Okay.
looking to get, we'll be launching our first social media ad within the next day, right? We wanted to make sure we were able to be back home from a national hardware show in time to fulfill the orders in a timely manner.
Okay.
So we'll be doing that. So look for us there. But on our website, we have the links to our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube channel, and LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn too. So we go through all that.
Well, this is a great product. Look, I urge anybody that's watching this video to go to Mr. Skeeter, leave some comments, let them know, to your big box stores. We need to see them in the pest control aisle of every big box store. Obviously, this is such a no-brainer, and it's just a simple solution to a problem that annoys the crap out of all of us. So congratulations to your success, Kevin, and look forward to some more, and let's go get the word out.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to get a Bitta Shade. See you later. Sometimes you just need a Bitta Shade. So, Kelly, tell me what Bitta Shade is.
So Bitta Shade is a targeted protection for your face, head, and neck. And
Okay.
that is where over 80% of cancers start, is on the face, head, or neck. So that's our market, doing that.
Now, you're not selling the chair. We're just looking at just these little covers, these little hoods.
Exactly. And so this right here, this is in its full deployed state, or if you want to see more, you can pull this up a little bit right here.
Let me see this.
Yeah.
So, how'd you keep it up? Is it magnetic?
magnet.
Oh, okay, a little magnet. Okay, I
Yep.
see. And then this, you slide this around.
Yes, so if the sun is coming over from this direction, this slides right here, and it goes like that.
So they do actually have lounge chairs and folding chairs that have little shades that fold over,
Right.
but they don't have really any kind of sides or any kind of
No.
versatility in how you can use it.
Right.
This one, I mean, those work, I guess, ideally if the sun's directly over you.
Exactly.
But unless you just want to use it at certain times of the day, it's very efficient. But in this
Right.
particular case, it seems like you're covered with the whole rotation of the sun.
The whole rotation. That's
Okay.
right. Goes all
All
the
right.
way over.
So what made you want to, I guess, invent this, or?
Yes, I did. I've had this idea for over 30 years.
Okay.
And so finally, I told my husband one day, I said, I was laying out in the sun, we're at the pool, and I said, doggone it, I want to have some shade. And I have an idea, and I want to do it. So this right here is my original idea.
That's the prototype, huh?
That was-
All right.
That was what
Well, this one looks a lot cooler.
Yeah,
but anyway, but no, I get it.
I've come a long way. A lot of money has changed hands between there and here.
So you had to
Okay?
find somebody to manufacture this in mass?
Yes.
Is this so people get it directly from your website, or you're on Amazon or any home stores?
Probably it'll be direct from the website at first,
Okay.
and that'll be midsummer, and then retail stores after that.
Oh, so nobody can get this yet. They're
No.
coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're coming.
so
This
you're
is still
making
in the concept.
making a push to get it done by summer, which would be
Yes.
great. Okay. I'm looking at the angle. At first glance, well, your whole head's covered based on
Yeah.
this person right here. Is that
Right.
you? No.
It's not supposed to be.
I don't know.
It wasn't supposed to be. But
Anyway.
it does look like me, but it's not supposed to be.
Well, she's got more gray of the hair than you do, so there you go. But yeah, so if you're at that angle, maybe you're not
Yeah.
seeing a whole lot. But if you're just sitting upright,
Yeah.
you have the ability to
If you're
basically.
sitting upright, then you want to do this one right here.
Oh, okay. So you're able to make that adjustment. So you got
Yeah.
another hole there that you can just.
Yes, gets you where the sun is overhead, also at a small angle there.
Now, I see you have like a mesh under here. Is that
Yeah.
like to hold stuff?
Yeah, that's for your phone, your keys, your fob.
Oh, that makes sense.
And the other thing I like about it too is that you don't have to have your earbuds in all the time. You can take your earbuds out. You can put your phone in the pocket and turn your volume up,
Right.
so you can hear it. But so that way you can still hear the surf sounds. You can still hear your kids playing, and you're not, zoned out with the earphones.
No, look, hey, I think it's great. It's a good idea, and I hope you make millions.
Well, thank you.
And we're going to be looking out for it. So,
Yeah.
again, you can go to Bitta Shade, which is a clever name, by the way, but bittashade.com. Stay tuned, and hopefully this summer we'll be able to get these on your website.
Yes.
All right,
Thank you very
Kelly,
much.
you bet. So we got bag and seal, and we got. So I'm walking by, and Mia says, "Do you want to see the coolest trash can ever?" So those words have never been put in that order to me ever. So I had to stop and say, "Okay, what are we talking about?"
All right, so this is our 8.75 gallon trash can made in USA with a bottom lock department. So
Okay, made in
this
USA, got that.
holds a continuous roll of bags, 40 bags per roll. When you flip it over, you have a separate compartment for the bags and separate for the trash. If you spill anything in there, sticky coffee, the bags don't get dirty. The bags are anti-static, so that means you don't have to really play with them to get them open, fit perfectly around the can, so there's no need for any knots, nice and seamless in there. We're gonna throw some water in, I guess. Here we go.
This is not a magic trick.
No magic. And once your bag is full, you're going to take the ends, give it a twist, no more knots, no drawstrings, slide it through.
And it's all
you're
taped up,
sealed,
and you're
all
sealed.
Taped up. Next bag comes right out,
Look at that.
so no need to go look for the next bag. It's already in your can, and
So-
it is fully mechanical.
And how many bags will this seal?
So this will seal 280 bags, almost a year.
Okay.
And with the package, you get 3 rolls of bags, so 120 bags, 1 sealing tape, and the can. These cans are also standard side for kitchen rails, so if you look down here, if you do have one of those rails, they fit in there.
Okay.
Good for kitchens, hospitals, offices.
So you sell the retractable, the sliding under counter.
As well. It's
Okay.
going to be on Amazon pretty soon. And then we also have a barcode here. We have a show special.
Okay.
Anyone that buys the kit that comes with the trash can, the 3 months of bags, and the sealing tape is $35.99 right now for the next 2 days.
That's not
Pick that
bad.
up.
Now show me the bags. How do they come? So it comes in a roll like that.
Comes in a roll like
And
this.
and you had this in here, underneath
Yeah,
here.
so open
let's do that.
that
All right. So as you can see, they've been using a lot of bags. So so you just basically just feed it through,
Right.
and you put your seal back on
Close it up.
right here. So you're really not giving away a whole lot of space with that little box in here. You can
Oh,
see
no.
the box right there. That's where actually here, let me show it this way so you can see it. There you go. Right. So that would be the only compromise. You're giving up a little bit of space, but
Right.
that's okay. It's no big deal. And then you just put your bag over here and you pull
There
it
you
down, pull it through.
Yep.
So,
And it's sealed, no stinky odors, no spills.
all right. So it's crawfish season right now in New Orleans.
Oh.
So
Awesome.
anytime we're having crawfish or even peeling shrimp or whatever, kind of boiled seafood, you want to be able to throw it in the trash. And of course, you tie it up as best you can. You throw it in the outside trash, but it's still gonna
Yeah,
reek.
I
If the
know.
garbage man's not coming the next morning, you're gonna smell
Yeah,
it.
raccoons are.
Yeah, exactly. So having something that seals, that's actually not bad. Now, what is the sturdiness of these bags? I mean, they're pretty.
Yes, 22 micron density. They're stretchy, so they'll hold a lot.
Okay.
We can do a little
Okay.
You have to
stretch
really
test.
go in there to
Okay. So it's got some
tear it
good
up.
stretch to
It's
it
got some
then.
stretch.
There you go. So,
Thank you.
all right. And you said we can see this on Amazon?
Yes,
is where y'all
on
sell?
Amazon.
What about your website? Do y'all sell directly?
Yeah,
What?
bagsandseals.com.
Okay. Bagsandseals.com. Well, that's great. When did y'all come out with this?
So
Launched
we
6 months
just
ago.
launched
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're already in production. People are
Yeah.
buying them. Okay. There's no pre-order, so we can get this
They're
now.
ready to go. Yeah.
And
we'll
is
have
this
our
the
own-
only size? You say you have multiple size cans, or?
So for industrial use, we're working on a couple other sizes. This is our luxury home stainless steel. This is what's coming up next.
Oh, that's
We're in the
nice.
mold process for this.
Okay.
Sealing mechanism,
Uh-huh.
but obviously with a step pedal and a lid.
Okay.
These are more industrial use. This is the 36 gallon, and we have the Slim Jim over there.
Ah, yes.
And then the coolest thing we're working on now is we want to bring, so we have hospital accounts and schools that use this.
Right.
They love it because of the saving in time for the janitorial staff, and also it's hermetically sealing the bag, so no bacteria can get out.
Right.
So we want to incorporate this on the trash cans, the red guys.
Okay.
Because right now, what they're doing is when the biohazard bags are full, they have to do a special nut and put a zip tie on it and tag that and send it to a special facility. With this, all they have to do is take the bag out, seal it, tag it, gone.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. And this is something that you typically see at a bar, and that's where they're always throwing the bottles in
Yep.
there, and there's or any extra fluids in there. So to have something that's sealed up as they're throwing it to the dumpster and not having all that
Restaurants,
leak all over the
bars.
street. That's why your restaurants and your bars, they smell so bad when
Yes.
you're walking on the sides of them or anywhere near the back,
Yep.
is because of all those fluids that are coming from the garbage cans that they don't use the bags for,
Yep.
or they don't seal it properly. All right, guys,
Well,
y'all
thanks
take care.
for coming by.
All right, so this is Wristbeams. So Wristbeams looks like a hand wrist flashlight. So we're gonna have Gabriel talk to us a little bit more about what Wristbeams are. So what you got here?
All right, Rufus, this is the first ever hands-free wrist-worn flashlight. It'd be great for certain things, especially if you go walking the dog, if you need to work on something close up. It's really good because when you want to work on something, you're using your hands.
Sure.
And that's where the light's going to be. Also be good for fishing, lots of applications.
Wait, hold on now. You just got my attention. So I never really thought about that, but yes, you're absolutely right. So for fishing, just to have, because obviously you need your hands and you need to have hands free, but let's say you're redoing a lure. So we do a lot of night fishing. I own a pier on Lake Pontchartrain, and we turn on the lights and it goes into the water and the fish just come up to the surface, and it's like shooting fish in a barrel. But like I said, it is night fishing, so it is dark out there. So to have something like this on my wrist while I'm changing up the hooks or the lures or baiting things, you know, we don't want to necessarily spook the fish by turning on the lights. Just having a
Exactly.
little wrist beam here, I like that. Okay, so but also as you're talking, I'm imagining some of the other things of, like I said, being in tight spaces. And even in the tight spaces where you need to see, I might have the little clips lights that I put on my cap.
Sure.
Or behind my ear or something like that, but it's not getting where I need to be, and
Yep.
where I need to see is where my hands are. So this
Exactly.
puts you right there. So this is brilliant. I love this.
And it's great for joggers, so you're seen visibly at night,
Okay.
early morning.
Oh yeah, like even a little. I see that you have the little flash in red, so
Yeah.
that's just even just for safety, just kind of walking
Absolutely.
around the neighborhood at night instead of wearing little reflectors. You can have this on. Okay. Well, that's a very versatile thing. So I'm looking at the picture right here. You got the guy jogging in the dark, walking the dog. You even have, like I said, somebody working on something on their car, and where they're pointing is where the light is actually hitting. So
Exactly.
that's a great product. Well, good. So you have some different modes on here. Show me that.
Yep, so here's medium, go flashing, got breathing.
So that's just a in and out flex, eh?
Yep, there's your, if I'm going for a run, a little bit of safety, SOS. And then if you double tap it, it goes red.
Okay.
So red has red dim and red bright.
Show me the normal, the low. That's low.
Yep.
And let's see if I can get.
Oops, here,
All
I'll go back to the beginning.
All right. And you just hold it down and automatically. So low is the first one.
Yep.
And then you go.
red is-
Okay. There it is. I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
And what is that? 5,000.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, 5,000 to 6,500.
Okay. You got. Now you can change it to 5,000 or 6,500 or.
No, that's just, it's in that range.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool deal. All right. Where can
you.
people find this?
You can get it on our website at wristbeams.com,
Okay.
and we are taking pre-orders now. We're ready.
Well, that's great. Well, I appreciate it, and I look forward to it, and I'm going to get on that waiting list.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
You bet. Take care. Ice grill brush. All right, I've never seen that before. Daryl, tell me about the Ice Girl brush. Come on.
My name is Daryl. I've invented this brush to steam clean your barbecue. You dump your ice in there. As you're cleaning your hot grill, it steam cleans the bottom of your
So you
grates.
just put a little bit of ice inside of here. So does steam really make that much of a difference when you clean your grill?
It does, yeah, because it helps to break up that buildup that's been collected on there and dried. So that water and that steam helps to break that up. Like steam cleaning your rugs,
Right.
or spraying your car with a hot sprayer. It helps to break that buildup up.
And let me see the underside of it. So this is not like the typical wire brush where
Right.
you would have to worry about the bristles falling off.
Right.
But
And you can replace this.
that's what I was going to say. So you can have a replacement. There's a little wing nut in there.
Wing nut, you just
Okay.
unscrew that, pop that out, put another one in there, pop it back in. You don't even need a tool, and then you can just use your hands to retighten.
And you
it.
invented this.
Uh-huh.
Now, how'd you come about this?
Well, I have a company in Denver, a barbecue cleaning company,
Okay.
an installation company, and I've designed something kind of for my customers, and then it just kind of went from there.
And they wanted their own.
They went one of their own.
So you sold it to them.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
sold it to them. I've already sold. This is the second generation. I've sold one already, but this one's going to be a little bit easier to work with.
Oh yeah.
The other one had a little lid on it.
Look, like I said, this got my attention, but this is for anybody's barbecue pit. Lisa, would you use something like that, you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, what do you do currently when you clean the grill?
I use a little rag, a wet rag.
Just a wet rag?
And see, this works on like
I knew she was going to hate that.
this
so
will
I had
work
to.
on like the Blackstones, the flat.
Yeah.
It works on those as well.
Okay. And do you have any different heads that you can use if, let's say, you want something less abrasive?
Well, I've thought about that idea, but no, this is the best I think out there. Now you can use copper. Some grills with enamel, you don't want to use stainless steel on. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but you
Okay.
can use copper because copper does not scratch the enamel, take the enamel off.
It's just
like
a-
stainless steel.
Okay, it's just softer.
Yeah, it's softer.
Okay.
So you can use copper.
All right. So how do people find these products?
Well, these products here are not on the market yet. They're prototypes. This product
all right.
here can be found on Amazon.
So when can
And
we
also
expect to get
from-
this? Because I want the grill brush. I want to be in line.
Well, we're gonna probably get it out there soon. So
Well, we'll stay tuned, but you'll let me know. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you got my card, and I want to know. I want to be an early adopter of the grill brush because I think that's a really cool idea. Daryl, I can see you take a lot of pride in your inventions. Keep imagining and keep creating because you got some cool stuff here.
appreciate it, Rufus. Thanks a lot.
bet.
Good to meet you.
You too.
Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe for more trade show coverage, product highlights, and industry trends. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out parts 1 and 2, where we featured home improvement products, contractor tools, and job site solutions from across NHS.
So we're at the AnchorWorks booth. I am here with Aniva. Aniva, what is this anchor umbrella thingy that I'm looking at here? It looks like it's something that you bring out to the beach. Obviously, it's an umbrella, but you anchor it into the sand, I'm guessing?
Yes. So a lot of the traditional beach umbrellas nowadays, not nowadays, what's existed to date hasn't worked. The umbrellas still fly down the beach. They come undone. You have to reset it. They're also really dangerous. So the Consumer Product Safety Commission actually estimates like 3,000 injuries every year that are beach umbrella related. And we're basically setting out to eliminate that problem.
So this is not a spike that goes in the ground. This
No.
is something that you just bury this thing in here and it stays in and works better than digging a hole and just shoving down a spike.
Yes, so the spikes don't work. We always kind of laugh. Screwing sand, it just doesn't work.
I will admit, I was one of the people that brought a cordless screwdriver and to the beach to drill into the sand so I could get it deep enough, because I'm thinking, I'm a tool guy and I'm super efficient that way.
Yeah.
So I go to the beach with tools. That was just another reason to go to the beach with tools,
Well, I
right?
think you
But,
did that because you can't just buy a product that works.
Well, I wanted a tight hole that I
Yeah.
can shove it down into
Yeah.
versus a bigger hole, then backfilling
Like
it.
literally going like this and loosening
that's
the
That's the
sand
whole
and-
idea, is that
yeah.
you don't want to loosen up. But you're right. A big gust of wind comes and this thing's just, it has no suction that's keeping it in that hole because the sand's too porous. So it's just slipping right out.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that if I bury this
Yes.
Up to what point would you say you should bury?
Around here, which is
Okay.
about, I think it's around 13 to 15 inches. I'm not exactly
Okay.
sure. But it's super quick. It only takes like 3 minutes to set the whole thing up. Yep.
So it comes with its own little shovel, and I can make this hole as big and wide as I want. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter that I disturb the set sand. You're just filling it in, and
Exactly.
it's the weight of the sand itself. And of course, I get the anchor thing now because, again, for this to pull up, it would have to pull up, I mean, how many pounds of sand if you're
Yeah.
all the way up to this point? I would imagine that's...
It's 75 pounds of base weight that is required to counter resist up to 30 mile per hour wind forces. So when set up correctly, you're not just filling the base, you're filling a little bit higher. It's
Okay.
around 75 pounds of base weight. It's pretty
Okay.
exact.
So
yeah.
if I was expecting 40 mile per hour winds, I would just
Yes.
go deeper.
So actually, it's a little more complicated than that. The umbrella itself and the aerodynamics of this umbrella. So this kind of just slices through the wind, and it adds like 15 miles per hour on top of that 30 miles.
I see.
Because this goes up to 44 point,
Okay.
so 45 miles per hour.
Okay. And does this come in multiple colors? I see you got a
Yes.
yellow one over here.
Yes.
Let me take a look here.
So
Now who invented this?
my father invented this product. He was in construction his whole life. That was his.
And what
his
brought
thing,
on
yeah.
the demand? Like he says, you know what, somebody should
Yeah.
fix this. What was the problem that he was looking
Yeah.
to fix?
He's a beach goer, and he would go to the beach and he would see it just happen over and over. And I think he was like, at some point, why does this keep happening? There should be a solution to this, and obviously there isn't. So it took seeing someone actually get impaled to create the solution.
Okay, so that was pretty extreme.
Extreme, but
Now, what-
realistic too.
Now, what does
so.
this whole thing weigh? If I'm, and
Yeah.
it comes with the tray and everything for
Yeah.
my phone and my drinks.
Anchor, shovel, tray,
And so this is
umbrella.
all in one kit. And is this out? Can
bag.
people buy this at this point?
So this is our newer model. We actually do have a model online on Amazon, Walmart, shopanchorworks.com.
And it's called AnchorWorks?
And it's also AnchorWorks. It's just less wind resistance than this one, but it's still not, it's more than what you actually need.
So this is the
yeah.
AnchorWorks 2.0?
Yes. Yes.
All right. And this will be available when?
So we're hoping to launch this in the fall of this year.
What's
Yeah.
the total weight for me to lug this around?
So my dad has a really bad back. He wanted to create something lightweight, easy to carry. This whole system weighs less than 10 pounds. So it's around 9 pounds, and the weight is actually in the umbrella, not the anchor. Some people will say, oh, I need to take the anchor with me. That's something extra to take. The anchor itself weighs like 1.5 pounds.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And what's your website? How can people find you?
You can find us on shopanchorworks.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is great. You have to have like a little built-in radio or something,
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah.
So what I do is I get the JBL speaker that
Hell
like
yeah.
has a clip, and I hang it on
That's what I'm
here.
talking about.
Maybe we'll make our own one day. We're really a product development company too. We
Okay.
have solar umbrellas coming with USB ports for
that's
charging
pretty
your
clever.
phone, your speaker.
That makes a lot of sense,
yes,
actually.
We're
Yeah.
gonna build upon. all
Yeah,
of
if
this,
you
so.
can make it turnkey to where someone could just have their own solar umbrella and then plug in their phone.
Exactly.
Why not? Why not?
You can stay there all night too. We might add some lights on it. Whatever. We'll see.
Now
We'll
you're
see.
talking.
Yeah.
Lights, I like that. So Bug You Not. So Dean, tell us a little bit about Bug You Not. What am I looking at?
We have indoor solution and outdoor solution. For outdoor solution, we have anti-bug light bulb. Instead of attracting and then zapping the bug, it repels the bug. It will make them go away.
So that's not new. We've seen the yellow lights out there that are anti-bugs. What makes yours different?
We have our own patent. It's different technology that is highly effective and eco-friendly from other competitors.
Good. Can you show me? So this is LED bulbs, obviously.
Yeah, this is anti-bug, bug-not anti-bug light for outdoor.
Okay.
And this is for indoor. And
Okay.
this is inside solution. This light kills the bacteria and reduce odors.
So this is less for bugs and more for bacteria and odors?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly,
Okay.
yes, for indoor use. And
Okay.
Yep. And this is outside and inside solutions.
Can you show me?
This is how it is when you turn it on.
So is that the lens that's giving out that yellow, or is that the actual LED itself?
This is actually LED. It's
Okay.
not. A lot of competitors, they just simply color the outside housing. Ours is different. It's coming from inside. It's emitting the light that bugs do not like.
So that's pretty bright. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I can show you the other white light. And again, this is antimicrobial.
Now, this is a 6,000 natural daylight. So this
Quite
is supposed to give us more of a pure light. So it's not as white, or a lot of times when you get to that 6,000 Kelvin, you're getting kind of a bluish tint. But
Right.
that's actually has a little bit of, actually it looks a little closer to 4,500, 4,000
Yeah.
or so. But no, I like that.
And we also have commercial line of products. These are working lights and this is also for takeout for your porch or work site.
Okay.
And more like these are heavy duty pro lines of products doing the exact same thing, repels bugs.
Okay.
And this is for outside light poles. You can install some of these in your home too.
This is solar, right?
This is all solar, yes, solar power. Not don't need to be plugged in, just solar
Really?
power, yes.
Interesting.
And it's solar power as well. Yep.
Okay. How long does it last? Because obviously, when we're turning them on, there's no sunlight.
Right.
So they obviously have
It will
a
last
battery bank.
until the next next sunlight.
So this is an LED light that puts out the yellow light that apparently deters mosquitoes and other bugs. It's the light that they don't like. So unlike a lot of the other bulbs that are out there that has just the diffuser has the yellow tint to it and it's just a regular light shining through the diffuser, the actual LED light is that color. So apparently that's supposed to make all the difference with the bug you're not. So I'd like to try this and put it to the test. So we got plenty of bugs down on the bayou, so we kind of live in the swamp, right? So anyways, but in Louisiana, mosquitoes have been known.
Oh yeah, imagine.
They've been known to carry off small children and dogs. So anyways, this is good. I'll have to see if this works. And I'm thinking especially over at our lake house where at certain times, it is not so much the mosquitoes all the time, it's just the gnats and the other little pest type bugs. So to have something like this, now we would integrate this with all of our other light because it's the blue light that the mosquitoes are attracted to.
Yeah.
So, but if I'm using the other lights and I'm integrating this just in the area, would that be enough to
The
deter
effect
them?
will be reduced.
Okay.
You want to
so it dilutes the effectiveness
right.
of it. Okay. Now these other ones are the
Microbial, yes.
microbial. So there's antibacterial, and this one is basically something that. Now you're telling me that this takes out odors out of your home when you use it.
Just like having your sunlight in your home minus UV.
Okay.
This is the sun.
So the sun is the blue line, okay.
Including UV.
Okay.
And this is us. This is our product.
Okay, so we eliminate the harmful UVs. We don't compromise the quality of light, and then this is the bug repellent. Interesting. But I guess I never really paid much attention, but I guess now that you're saying it, the odor removal of the photocatalysis, whatever, if I'm saying that correctly.
Right.
So, so that's the idea, is to get the bulb to mimic as close as we can from natural light. And that's the thing that most LEDs are lacking nowadays, is that they're making them cheap and they're putting out the lights, but they're not. You're losing a lot of the beneficial rays that come from natural light. So now this is a 6,000 Kelvin light, so this is going to be a very natural daylight look. But I'm looking at the box, and this has got a 95 CRI or 90? Is that 98?
98 CRI.
A 98 CRI. So a CRI is color rendering index, and that's basically the true color that comes out. So something that would be in its most natural color under the sun, or another way, they don't make incandescent bulbs anymore. And incandescent bulbs were 100 CRI. So that's one of the things that you compromise with most light bulbs. They're in the 80s in most cases. So to have something at 98 CRI is kind of a big deal here. So this is interesting to me to have that pure of a light. And where do people find this product?
I put these on Amazon, but
Okay.
I'm more like trying to get in touch with B2B.
So we
But
want to
you
see,
can
we want
buy
to see it
them-
at the big box stores and
Right,
so on
right,
at some
right.
point, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can buy them on Amazon. Yes.
All right. So this is the Bug You Not. Well, look, we're going to put it to the test, and if it's legit, we'll know pretty damn soon. So
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You bet.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Uh-huh.
We're at GenShed, and I'm looking at this giant red umbrella on this base right here. So this got my attention, and I'm wondering, Don, well, tell me about that. You invented this umbrella to do something different. What problem did you solve?
We first solve the problem of the sun moves, so your shade moves.
Yes.
So if you have a stationary umbrella at home, you sit here in the shade, and 20 minutes later, you're in the sunshine because the sun moves.
Right. So we need the adaptability of the umbrella to be able to be on some kind of a pivot to
Yeah.
move. Okay.
To match with the sun's movement. So, you're sitting here, and then if you want to sit different places, you can move the shade with you. So you have a whole patio, you can move around, you can sit anywhere, the umbrella will move with you. The other thing is that this is 3-in-1. The umbrella side table, and the mobile base.
So the 3-in-1 umbrella here. So we got the umbrella, which does, now obviously that's not a new
That's for
invention.
the shading. Yep.
We get that, but usually you have to have it on a stationary place. You can't, have the option to move it from one location to another unless you have a big heavy base. And that's what you kind of accomplished here. So you have this base right here, and you put it on casters so you can move it around.
Yep, easily, with a full weight.
But this is pretty heavy. How are you keeping that base heavy? What are you using there?
Inside, there is a patio stone.
Okay.
That acts as a weight.
Okay.
Normally, you feel the water, you feel the sand as a weight.
Okay.
But ours, we don't use water, we don't use sand. So you don't need to worry about the leakage or the hazard to feel. We use the patio stone stacked. That inside this.
So you just go to your home store and get some patio stone.
Home Depot, Lowe's,
Just some patio stone, something that's heavyweight, dense.
Yeah.
That will, and you recommend you stack them like about 3 high.
Yep.
And then you put the cover over it, and it serves kind of as a coffee table.
Yep.
A side table, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this umbrella side table allow you to carry, here you see the speaker, cooler. This one you can carry them with you, and then it's for your convenience.
Okay.
So it's a 3-in-1 function: umbrella for the shade, umbrella side table for the convenience to carry the stuff you need, and then a mobile base allow you to move anywhere you want, anytime you want.
Great.
What position you need. Yeah.
And this is already available for people to buy? or-
We just developed this whole set. We sold the umbrella base separately.
Okay.
But we have a customer saying, why, you have a full range.
Right.
We can just buy you for one.
Okay.
So we have this developed just this year. We'll be sitting this year.
Okay.
This is the show we show to the people, the new concept.
And does this come in different colors?
So far, we just have the one color.
Just the red?
Yeah. If the customer already have an umbrella, you don't need to buy the umbrella. You can keep your umbrella. You can mobile base.
Yeah, so I already have, or you buy one, just the umbrella with, and this is a standard size post.
Yep.
And it just
The
goes
standard
right,
size pole, yes,
right.
it
So
is.
it goes right in here, and then you fasten it to this side table. You weigh it down, and you move it wherever you need to move it. So
Yep.
clever. You definitely solved the problem that I guess a lot of us just assumed that we were just going to have to live with it. But you said nope. We're not living with that. We can do better.
Yeah, mobile instead of going big.
I love it.
For
All
the
right.
cost, for the convenience.
And where can people find this?
We are sitting on our GenShed.com. And then you can buy also on Amazon or Walmart and Target this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've already gotten picked up by...
We are ready for the
Target.
online sale.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Don. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The Dooty Brush. All right, I can pretty much figure out what this does. So we're going to go ahead and have Brooke tell us. Well, tell us about the Dooty Brush. I said as if I couldn't piece together what this thing's purpose is, but tell me about how this came about. What are we solving here?
Well, the Dooty Brush removes that stubborn ring that sits in your toilet after you've cleaned it.
Okay.
And it gets under the rim where the problem actually starts. That's why the ring is there. And the Dooty Brush has a replaceable scrubber, and it doesn't splash you because of the closed cell foam.
Okay.
And so it doesn't make a mess.
Now this is a prototype, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when do you think this will be coming to market?
It's going to be another month or two before it comes to market. I'm still waiting for the scrubber.
Okay.
It needs to be softer so it forms to the bowl.
Now this is pretty abrasive, so this is not scratching my toilet at all?
No, not to the visible eye.
Okay.
There's no visible scratches.
Okay.
Much gentler than a Puma Stone.
So it serves like a Puma Stone. Oh, gotcha.
It solves the problem.
And you said it's a closed cell, so it's not absorbing the water?
Exactly.
And when you're done with it, you just wash it off under the sink, or?
Just rub it, just rinse it in the water in the bowl.
Okay.
If you want to flush and brush, so you flush the toilet, you scrub it, you get it wet, you scrub it, and then you flush the debris away that you've removed.
And we can all kind of relate to what's happening in here. So all those little rings that come around there. So this is, and you found that just through your experience in being in the cleaning industry, that this works better than anything that's on the market.
Oh.
So you had to go and invent something that solved that problem.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it does, you don't have to touch the scrubber when you replace it. It's
Okay.
a touchless scrubber head, so you just throw it away, and then you put the new one in and put the handle back on, and you're good to go.
There you go. And when do you think we will be able to see this at the big home stores?
Give me a few months.
Give you a few months?
Yeah.
So we're probably going to go Amazon, Home Depot,
Absolutely.
Walmart, those types of things?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's great. Well, good luck to you, Brooke, and great product. And
Thank you so much.
Again, like I said, these are just those problems that we just all learn to live with and just say, well, the solution already exists. You just got to scrub a little bit harder. But you said, no.
Nope.
We can do better. We can do better than that.
Absolutely.
All right. Awesome. I'm just seeing a lot of rat traps and rat blockers and stuff, but tell me a little bit about what do we have going on here?
So as a real exterminator, we've developed these products because every job that we do, we monitor all these rats, and these bad babies are super smart. So we've invented preventative measures. So here's a dryer vent, it's magnetic, stops rats, mice, even spiders. We have our rat caps right now. A lot of your pest controllers will exclude roof caps like this.
Okay.
And all that sewer gas accelerates the corrosion. So after a couple of years, this erodes. We've developed the rat cap. It's one size fits all, 4, 3, 2, and even 1.5 inches. Little bit of glue, and that's all you do.
And that's just a little bit of like just PVC glue.
Yep, ABS glue. What's really cool is you can pop this top off so the plumber can go in and service the line if need be.
Wait, show me that. Where you pop it off here?
Yeah, you pop this off here.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Okay.
So the plumber now can go in and run a rooter snake or a camera, and then it pops right back on.
That's
What's
pretty
great about it too is if you have a lot of leaves that are over the roof, all the leaves and stuff just fall off. It doesn't collect inside here, so that's another advantage. Then we have the gutter shutters.
Gutter shutters.
Rats and mice use gutters as ladders to get up on people's roofs. And that solves it right there. So it allows the water to come out, but it stops any rodents from ever climbing up on a
It's
gutter.
not just a clever name, but all right. So
Pretty cool, right?
Absolutely.
This right here, not too many people need it, but we invented the world's only metallized rat sewer blocker. So it allows the toilet paper and all the water to flow out, but it stops any rats from getting into people's drain pipes.
Okay.
It's called the rat blocker. Then the rat trap hasn't changed in over 50 years. We were losing so many rats, and so we invented this right here. It's a hoodie and a bait tugger and a platform. It forces the rats so many times. Rats come from the side, the back, and the top and take the bait, and they're gone. This right here forces the rats head first into the kill zone, and you have now a 99% catch rate. So then the ultimate device.
I've got to go ahead and say it now. Is you've clearly built a better mousetrap.
Oh, 100%. But check this one out right here.
You saved the best last. Now this caught my attention. I'm walking by. I'm like, what the heck did this guy just do?
Now everybody has a wet dry vac, right?
Right.
The rigid, okay? So we invented the rad vac, and basically it connects to the shop vac. They come in for the peanut butter. There's a bunch of peanut butter in the back here, and as they go in, they're gonna cross that motion sensor, activating the shop vac for 7 seconds, getting sucked into that drum. You can catch up to 60 mice and 30 rats in one single bait.
And what keeps them from getting back out?
Good question. You add a little bit of water and soap, and they die within about a minute. Or people that want to catch and release, you add a little bit of water, maybe 3 inches, carry it to a field or your neighbors and dump them.
Now I saw you have a counter back here.
Yeah.
So that was number 8 down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me get a good visual.
So that tells you exactly how many you caught.
So you're not surprised when you open up your shop vac?
Oh, I love it every time. It's incredible.
And then show me how this comes out now. So you just bait it somewhere.
Yeah,
on
so
the
you
far
pre-bait it here, and then you put a bunch of peanut butter right here. So that's the key to rat trapping and mice trapping. The more bait that you can add to any type of trapping, you're going to lure them in, and that's what this is. This is why this is so effective.
And as soon as it hits that motion sensor, 7 seconds is just going to shoot it through there.
That's right.
And where can we get this?
You can go to shoprodentfree.com, and we have all of our products that you see here in our store.
And you are a
inventor of all
so
the
you're
products.
the inventor, but you're also in this trade. So you're an exterminator as well.
Yeah.
So you saw the need. You said, okay, I got to definitely build a better rat trap here, better mouse trap, and you have done that. So
cool, man. Thanks for stopping by.
That concludes our coverage from NHS. It's been a great opportunity to connect with inventors, discover new products, and explore the ideas shaping the industry. Thanks for joining us on the show floor, and we'll see you at the next event.